Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Chris Gastrite. I'm back after a little hiatus. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, thank you. Happy 24th day of February. Hope I'm sounding good. I got, as you see, if you've been here before, I have a new set of headphones on. It sounds weird in my ears, so I hope it sounds good to you. So everything's brand spanking new. Brand new. Just get myself set up for success. I'm already set up for success, but how are you doing today? Hopefully you've been doing well. Hope you had a good, gosh, I don't remember the last time I was on. January, February? Probably sometime in January, I would think, or maybe the early February. But hopefully things have been going very well for you. If you notice, I have a new message going up about the truffle.tv extension that is especially for YouTube viewers who are watching. It supposed to make it sort of like how Twitch is and how it looks. So hopefully when you're chatting on YouTube, it looks good. I'm trying to get fancy, trying to get good, trying to make it equal for everybody. But I think you can also use it for Twitch. I'm not sure because I linked my Twitch. But there will be extensions for emotes, channel points, predictions, and more, whatever it says. I copied that off of Ludwig. But I will get that stuff going. I do have the Truffle community going over there. If you're watching, whoever's watching, please let me know if I sound good. I'll be boldly watching. All right, I was supposed to be live yesterday. I tweeted about it. I was like, tweeted, Instagram. I'm like, guys, I'm gonna be live after the first round. Been tweeting about it most of the week, I think, and didn't happen. So this is my first day back. So apparently, I went to go record some highlights that I liked during the tournament, but there's a something embedded in the stream that when I try to record on OBS, the screen is black. I'm like, crap. What do I do? And then I noticed later in the evening that they put their highlights out, but I was like, I don't know if I want to use their highlights or not because I want this to be like something I curated. But so I was like, I just took yesterday as a big L, a big loss. And then same problem, same issues today. So I'm like, I can't just not keep on doing it. But I did see that I went on the Disc Golf Pro Tour's website and I saw that they have applications to be like a media, like a, I guess, credentialed media. I'm not sure how that works. And I checked it out and I emailed them, hey, I'm a streamer. I want to do like live. I want to do like stuff like Sports Center. I want to do highlights and stuff like that and talk about it in hopes to. I didn't say to promote the Pro Tour, but that's basically why I started this channel, is to promote disc golf. So I told them that's what I want to do. They got back with me pretty fast. They said, "Hey, we're obviously very busy right now, so it might take a couple weeks when you put in your application." I'm like, "Cool. I'll read the application and I'll send it in as soon as possible." And then I started reading the print on the application. I'm like, crap, I can't get in. I'm not big enough. I'm a very small creator. So I want you to see this. All right, this is the Disc Golf Pro Tour Content Creator Affiliate Program and Overview. Let's see, the key feature of the program, you get event media credentials, and it says participants may receive limited yellow media credentials for the Disc Golf Pro Tour events, allowing them to capture their own media on site, which I can't really do. I can't travel to these places. Credentials are not guaranteed and must be requested and approved on an event by event basis. Okay, I'm not worried about that. Like I said, I'm not big enough. I can't go to each event. Access to the Disc Golf Pro Tour media. Approved participants will have access to the DGPT's photography and video footage from DGN and other DGPT media partners for content creation. Content must adhere to accreditation guidelines, ensuring proper credit is given to the DGPT and its media partners. These standards will be set forth in the media licensing agreement and may be updated from time to time. Cool, that's what I wanted it for. I wanted to be able to get access to the media, hopefully fast. Monetization, I'm not really worried about because I'm not big enough to be monetized anywhere. And potential for affiliate marketing relationship. Select approved content creators may be invited to join an affiliate marketing program. I'm not worried about commission. Creators will not be given access to affiliate marketing opportunities immediately and must establish a relationship with the DGPT for a period of time. Blah, blah. Still don't matter. Required licensing media. Required media licensing agreement. I must sign an agreement if I get this. And maybe revoked at any time. Benchmark requirements. This is the big one right here. So this program requires that content creators meet certain benchmarks for their primary content distribution platform, Medium, in order to be approved. These benchmarks are designed to identify creators who have a meaningful impact within the disc golf community and demonstrate the professionalism and commitment required to be part of this program. Well, I feel like so small. I want to make a meaningful impact, but I can't make any meaningful impact because I don't have many followers. I'm doing this for the love of the game. So, all right, let's talk about the YouTube creators. What it is: subscriber count, a minimum of 1,500 subscribers to ensure a significant reach and audience engagement. Nope, not me. I have like I don't know, 20 something, if that. All right, content frequency, a consistent posting schedule. I was streaming consistently until this last month, which I had to work and make money, so I couldn't stream. But before that, I was streaming 6-7 days a week live, right? Still streaming live. And community standing, a positive reputation within the disc golf community, as evidenced by engagement metrics like likes, comments, and shares, and a low rate of negative feedback. No negative feedback yet. Even on my tweets, I think people like me. I'm not a podcaster, but we can read the podcaster stuff, right? Episode count, a minimum of 20 episodes. If I wanted to say I was a podcaster, streaming could be podcasting, I guess. I don't know. I have more than 20 episodes, which with at least 15 related to disc golf, which I had over the from October, November into December and January. I was talking about all disc golf news going on. So I think I had that part wrapped up. Yes, we can podcast. Thank you. I'm very happy to be back. Hope I'm sounding good. Like I said, I got different headphones. These are my gaming headphones. I was talking about that because my other ones, which I really like, these are my music headphones, but they're kind of like ripping up and stuff. They're like paddings, whatever's falling apart. But thank you. It's great to be back. All right. What else do podcasters have to do? Let's look at this. Listener base, evidence of a consistent and growing listener base through metrics such as downloads, listens, subscriber counts. An average of 500 listens per episode is required, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm not a podcaster. I can't get that. And then engagement, active engagement with listeners through social media, listener feedback, and community involvement, which I've been working trying to get better at social media. Sometimes I think, what do I know? What people going to listen to me? But I just like having fun with people on social media, especially Twitter. There's some really good groups of people I like to talk with over there. I don't have to worry about readership. I don't write content depth. I could. I'm trying to do in-depth analysis live, so I don't know. I'm not a social media influencer, but look at this. Social media, could that be? I mean, Twitch is content creator, YouTube is content creator. I guess if I built up my my Twitter and Instagram, I get good at Instagram. The 2000 I might be able to consider for something. I just want to get the videos. So that's all the stuff. So with that outline right there, I can't apply to get, I guess, early access to videos. So I've been waiting all night. I was like, the heck with it. I'm gonna use what they put out as far as their highlights to talk about stuff I want to talk about. I'm like, okay, I can do that. And I've been waiting all night for the MPO to drop, and nothing dropped. So I found, as I was going through, I found a couple FPO highlights I want to talk about, and then we will talk about what happened in the MPO. I'll show you standings on PDGA from PDGA Live, which was kind of a cluster today, and then we're going to talk about some tweets that went around the world. Talk about PDGA Live and its mess ups and whatnot. We all know it's early in the year, and they were having. You can expect some sort of like growing pains a little bit because the Disc Golf Pro Tour went away from UDisc Live to PDGA Live, which is not the same. And there's some stuff that we really liked from UDisc Live, like be able to follow your favorite players and whatnot, which the PDGA Live does not have yet. We'll talk about that later. So we'll get into a couple highlights from the FPO. We'll see if I cover up with my big head. What I'll do is I'll make my head go away. And this is a highlight from Holland Handley. It's an upshot on hole 3, and this is a pretty good upshot. I thought it was awesome. So here it is.
And they have actually no idea how good that is. I heard somebody say it's par.
That was a nice, beautiful upshot. That's what we all strive and want to do as disc golfers. I have one from Ella Hansen, which is a wonderful, beautiful upshot also. Make it big. I'll move my head out her way. And we'll play this real quick. "288 feet to the pin." Look at that, 288 feet. And that was parked. That looked great. And then a 50-foot putt. How many people would love to be able to do a 50-foot putt? And if you're wondering why I didn't record this or whatever, I'm just playing it back off their channel, the Disc Golf Network channel. I did subscribe. I paid for the full year. I'm a PDGA member, so I got a little bit cheaper. But let's check out this. This 50-foot putt.
50-foot birdie attempt for Ella Hansen to get to 10 under. Cans it. Ella from 50 feet.
How many of you can drain it from 50 feet like that? I sometimes miss from 10 feet, 5 feet, just from being dumb. But here's the stats from day 2. Ella Hansen and Holland Handley, they moved up tied to first. Natalie Ryan was in first after day 1. And she went down 3 spots, tied for 4th with Evelina Salonen. But look at this round, -10 for her and Holland Handley both, and only 2 bogeys for Ella, only 1 for Holland. And this course was hard. It was a hard course. Nothing easy about it. They had rain leading up to it, wind for a couple days. And I've seen people struggle on this course. Struggle. Owen Scoggins, look at this, +1. She doesn't really have distance, but she's always been a great putter. I was watching her yesterday because she was on the lead card, and she hit the chain like 5 times from distance, and we're like, everybody's like, why can't one drop for her? Why can't she have one beautiful shot? This is where I wish the PDGA Live had, I could like click on and say, all right, I want to follow Ella no matter where she is at. I can't do that. So you have to go through and go try to find your favorite players. Let me see if I click on her again. It goes up. All right. So other people to note: Henna Blomroos. She was in contention most of the day yesterday. She's in 6th place. She went down 1, shot -7 or 7 down. She had a bogue and a double bogue. You're gonna see. Let's see. I only see one player with one. As you guys are looking with me, you're gonna see there's I'll move my face out of the way too, real quick. You're gonna see nobody else with a clean score sheet. Only Missy Gannon didn't have a bogey at all. That is amazing. We'll show you as we get to the men's side also. If you missed any of the action and you don't have the PDGA Live or the Disc Golf Network, you can watch it on YouTube on Jomez Pro. They have the lead card. And I don't know if Gateway is also doing, or Gatekeeper Media is also doing the chase card, which I think they are. But now, like I said, Natalie Ryan, she dropped 3 spots, shot 8 under. Owen Scoggins, she went +1. What was her first round? Let's see her first round real quick. Yeah. So she was -1 in her first round. Cat Merch +3, Paige Pierce +2, which is great for Paige Pierce. She was out since what, July of last year, something like that, when she got injured over in Europe. So that was a good first 2 days so far. She went +3 yesterday, and then she got it down to +2 today. So, I mean, kudos to that. That's great. And you got to think too, being away so long, your love of the game has to like just grow, right? Lucky Lawrenson, she is a +5. She's in a totally new bag this year. She's not with Prodigy anymore. We talked about that. Alexis Manduahano +6. Hannah Wynn, she just went to Discraft +8. Paige Shue +9. Holly Finley +10. Maria Oliva +10. I mean, this court, Erica Stinchcombe +16. Madison Walker +16. If you haven't watched this course, go watch it on Jomez, or go to Disc Golf Network on YouTube and watch the first round. This course was hard. Long distances. Who else? Anybody have other notes? Haley King, she DNF'd today, which is just crazy. We haven't heard why she DNF'd, but Tour Life Podcast did see something on her Instagram page. This is from her Instagram story. Finally, I hate to have to say this, but here we are. If you are seen urinating somewhere in the neighbor's yard, you will receive a tournament warning, and a second offense will subject a player to disqualification. Should be an automatic DQ at PDGA. So I was wondering, there's a player peeing somewhere in somebody's yard. Interesting if it was. All right, I want to show you. I'm on the Disc Golf Network page. I've been refreshing this thing all night just to get the highlights from round 2 for the men, and still nothing. Nothing. So I can't show you crap. But we can bring you the scores. We can talk about it. Anthony Barella, he's been hot. Him and Ricky Wysocki, even though it says Richard Wysocki, but I guess that's how he's registered to be in a PDGA. They've been first. And Ricky came back and he had one heck of a back 9 today. Look at that. 8 birdies and one 1 par. But it seems that as I'm looking, it seems like just about everybody had. I don't see anybody with a clean card at all in the MPO. And just scrolling down, and there's a lot of players. Some of our favorite players are way far down there. Maybe your favorite players. These might be your favorite players here at the top. But the lead card for tomorrow, I should have said, let me real quick. Lead card for the women tomorrow for final day will be Ella Hansen, Holland Hanley, Missy Gannon, and Evelina Salonen. So that's your lead card for tomorrow. Lead card for the MPO tomorrow will be Anthony Barilla, Ricky Wysocki, Kyle Klein, and Joseph Anderson. Joseph Anderson's, they call him that's Johnny Buckets, because I guess he wears bucket hats. That's pretty cool. He had a little rough go there on the back 9, but he was able to hang. So, but Anthony was on fire. Ricky, like I said, came back and had one heck of a back 9. That guy is a beast. Whenever he's not on the tour, it's a bad thing for everybody. I'm glad he's healthy and doing well. Rounding out, Aaron Gossage, he is -8, Gannon Bird -8, Jesse Niemanen -7, and Kevin Kiefer the third -7. Is that 1 or 1, 2, 3, 4? That'd be your chase card. Nicolas Santilla, he had a little rough day. I was watching him on the back 9. Because he had a little good stretch right there. As you see, 6, 7, 8, 9. He birdied all those in a row, and then going from 10, he parred 11, bogey, par, birdie, par, bogey, par, bogey, par. But Nicholas, he was having a great time going there until that last. It just looked rough watching it on TV. I was hoping he'd do well. AJ Carey -6, Matty O -6, Casey White -6, and Gavin Rathbun, which he said that, if I remember correctly, there's a question on how much he would play this year and who his sponsor would be, right? So it was good to see him in there in top 10. Isaac Robinson, he was tied for 14th with Grady Shue, Gavin Babcock, Braden Sides, Jacob Semerad. All I'm shooting -5. Luke Humphreys, the man, the myth, the legend, -4. Adam Hammes -4. Paul Macbeth -3. That's his first event back after being out for injury. Isaac's brother Ezra -3. Other names to note: Nicolo Castro -3. Bino Makala -3. Colt Rodalin -3. Double G -2. Calvin Heimberg, which everybody thinks, rightly so, that he's one of the best players on the planet. He's in 29th place, but he went up 18 spots. He shot -2. Zach Arlinghouse, he's a local to my area, -2. Raven -2. Eric Oakley -1. Simon Lazat, he looks like he stayed the same, shooting -1. He just 1, 2, 3, 4 bogeys and a bunch of pars. Just doesn't help. And I have a question about all this as I go through this. You know, the season is a long season, and a lot of players, they take some time off to, rest their arms, rest their brains, and whatnot. Is the season too long? Because the amount of rest you can get to rest your body and mind, it's only a couple months. They finished in what, October, November, and this is February, and they're back up playing again. I mean, you don't really get too many opportunities to go play rounds. I mean, Jeremy Colling, he was even. I think he moved during the off season, so he didn't play. Paul Kranz, he switched sponsors or manufacturers. He's shot even. Andrew Marweed even. These are some big names. Chris Dickerson, Luke Sampson even. Albert Tom even. Kale Laviska even. Then we start getting the pluses. Silas Schultz. I just saw that where his vehicle was dead, and he is hoping his transmission went out on his car, so he's hoping to get a new car, get his fixed. But I think new car. If you go watch this video on YouTube, look up Silas Schultz. He's taking donations, and if you give enough money, he'll name the car after you. Bradley Williams +1. Chris Clemens, he just changed manufacturers +1. Chandler Fry, he changed +2. Kevin Jones stayed the same with Prodigy. Mason Ford of note. James Conrad, 67th place +3. And he went up 5 spots. But there was, I think I talked about it in the beginning of this stream. There was a lot of rain leading up to this event. Course wet, T-pads. I don't know how good they were. So, and we all know James Conrad does big run-ups. But I also heard that Paul Macbeth, when he designed this course or redesigned it, he made it for people who could shape shots like Kyle Klein and stuff like that. I guess, I don't know if James is a good, I guess he's a good shot shaper. I'm not sure. Thomas Gilbert, 67th place. Tristan Tanner, 67th. I mean, there's some big names. Andrew Fish, 70th. Are they big names because I know them? I don't know. Ezra Aderhold, 75th place. He dropped 19 spots from yesterday. And he went on a big trip. He went overseas. Chandler Kramer, 75th. And he's open bag. Paul Yellowberry, 79th, a +7. Carter Arns, +7. Austin Hannum, +8, 82nd place. You know the big names. I know there is. I haven't come up to, look, there's Robert Burridge, +9, 85th place. Joey Tamale, he's +10 at 93rd. Zach Melton, 93rd place, +10. Any other ones? I know, yeah, Brody Smith, 106th place, +13. I don't know. I know he did. I saw he did some disc golf stuff with Foundation because that's his company and whatnot. And let's see this. More accessibility. Oh, look at that. That makes a big difference. I'll turn that on. Turn dark mode on because I like dark mode. Is that? You're just here to party? Yep, party. You like dark mode? I like dark mode on everything I do. My eyes feel 100% better right now. What's this metric do? Oh, I clicked on it. Let's see. Let's click on Brody's name. Did that put that in there? If I put that, let me take it out. Oh, okay. Oh, switches to metric. Yeah, dark mode is the best. I don't need to be a metric. We haven't switched in America. Not yet, probably never. So I will keep with the Imperial. All right, close. Close. There we go. So that was no video because, like I said, I don't meet any qualifications to become to get video from them or to even apply for it. Let's see if they drop highlights yet. Nope, no highlights from the MPO. Let me talk about some of my tweets real quick. I was telling you, I asked the question first tournament of the year. You can see rust in players. Look, all the big names you wouldn't expect to be where they're at. Oh, Johnny McRae, 101st place, follows me on Twitter. Brody Smith, 106. He's never been on 106. I don't think ever. Bradley Williams, 50th. Where does have Simon at 35th? And like I said, is the season the thing to think about? The thing the question is, the questions are: is the season too long? So they don't have much of an off season to rest and relax and play tournaments to get back ready. You can go throw rounds, but rounds are different than tournament because, as you know, tournament your adrenaline's higher. Like spring training for baseball, going from spring training to the season, it's a big difference. Or preseason football. Nothing's the same. It's all just it's more. I mean, except for the people trying to get on the teams. But if you're an established player, it's a lot easier. So playing casual rounds and not tournament rounds, how do you expect the big players to get into a rhythm, especially at a hard course like this? I mean, Calvin Heinberg. When's the last time you ever seen that guy come in 29th place? I don't know. So that's my question out there. Just rust. Too much season's too long, not enough off season. I tweeted this because I thought it was funny. PDGA stats. They tweeted that James Proctor went 11 to 16 putting from C2 Circle 2 today, and Ella Hansen said stats were wrong. Lol, he did not do that. So they deleted the tweet. Oops, let's close out. So even the PGA stats were having problems, but this weekend was not without issues for anything that they did, like the PDGA Live, Disc Golf Network. I mean, they were having issues last weekend. I think some people had trouble getting on today. And that brings up to the PDGA Live, where this is where we see your scores. That's who you try to follow your players who aren't on coverage. They had error at 244 today, and I want to bring this up. And it was just all over Twitter. I was looking at it today. I'm not gonna lie. Our PDGA is down. A lot of people are having issues with PDGA Live because it is different than UDisc. Because UDisc, you could follow your favorite players. Drew Gibson, a player, he doesn't like it. And he's not shy about voicing his opinions. I mean, a lot of tweets out there, if you're watching disc golf, they were talking about PDGA crashing. So, that was today. That was day 2 of the chess.com Invitational in Florida. The course is owned by Dylan Cease and Paul McBeth, or Paul McBeth, Dylan Cease, however you want to say it, or however you want to put that order. And Dylan Cease, if you do or do not know, he is a pitcher for the Chicago White Sox. And the coolest thing, I do want to, real quick on this, I want to, for those who follow chess, since this was a chess.com tournament, let's see, the cool thing about was, let me pause this. And people were stoked to see this. And if you're a chess lover, you're going to love seeing it. Magnus Carlsen, he's been there for 2 days. He was there, yesterday and today? Yes, today I saw him fall on the card. Oops, that's loud.
The man himself's hand. He just kind of caught up with us. He followed Simon Lazat for a few holes, took a little break, and now he's here on the feature card, soaking in the action. His brother-in-law is a pretty solid player from Norway, and sounds like he's into the game as well. So pretty amazing stuff.
That's pretty cool to see. The best in chess is down there hanging out, watching disc golf. But he was all over the place, and it's cool. I saw on some of the coverage that they had a big chessboard, like oversized chessboard set up outside, and people can move like pretty big pieces around and play chess. And they had people helping them teach them how to do that and stuff. So that was a big day. That was it. And tomorrow I'm playing my first round of the year. Yeah, that is rad. I love it. I tweeted at Gotham Chess earlier this year when I found out that chess.com was sponsoring a tournament. I said, hey man, if you're in the Cincinnati area and you want to learn about disc golf, you can do a disc golf chess thing or something like that. I never heard back, obviously. Still small. I'm still a small streamer. But like I said, tomorrow is my first round of the year. It's supposed to be a beautiful day in the tri-state area of the greater Cincinnati area. 50 degrees or something like that. And I've shown my bag. I've shown what was in my bag before. In my bag, and I do have a cart. We talked about when I won it from the Disc Golf Pro Tour shop. I'm gonna be switching between my bag and the cart, depending on weather and depending on whether carts or courses are cart friendly. Because I did use the cart for like back in December, just doing some test shooting and whatnot, and it was nice. It was nice moving that thing around because this bag gets heavy. I was like, you got all your discs, and you throw water in there, and you got a disc retriever, towel, and other trinkets, and these things get heavy. But I did want to talk about what I'll be throwing tomorrow, and then, as always, my bag will evolve until I find something that's good. But I do want to play in tournaments this year, and I hope my bag don't evolve too much. So we'll start with the putters real quick out of my putter pouch. I've been putting with Rainmakers. I putted with them last year. I loved them a lot. And then you remember I got this for Christmas from my brother. And before that, I never threw dynamic disc, but I really liked this disc. It's the EMAC Judge. If you don't know what it is, it feels it's not as stiff and hard as a P2. Like, look at this P2. Like, I'm putting a little bend to it, or I'm pushing, giving pressure, and it's not bending, and it's like a harder plastic. I feel like this Judge, especially when it's cooler out, you can probably grab the chains better as you throw it. It's like gummy, and it's a lot softer plastic. And then I picked up this Simon Lizotte Pixel. Sorta, it's not as gummy, but it feels like a soft plastic, like the EMAC Judge. So I want to try that out also. So this is the Axiom. Axiom Simon line disc. This so those are gonna be my 3 putters. And I'm just gonna go to see what I like. I know what the Rainmaker feels like. I like how it feels, so I'm gonna use that. Or I'm gonna try the other 2 out just to see if I can get like a good feeling with them. Then I got this Banana Club glitch that I bought off of a Bonanza's website. So that'll be my 1-speed, not putter, but like a throwing approach disc. So I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna use that. And mid ranges. I have 4 mid ranges in my bag. I haven't used this one yet. The Rock 3. That's replacing my MD3 that I aced with. And I know that Trevor Staub from Foundation, he loves the rocks. He swears by rocks. So I'm going to give this Rock 3 a go, see how I like it. I just picked up, it's not really a mid-range, but I'm going to treat it like one. This Phoenix Rising, or the Reborn disc from Eagle McMahon when he joined MVP. That is a beautiful disc. I love it. I love the colors. It just stands out. I can't wait to throw that. That's going to be sort of my mid-range pouch. I got the Watermelon Hex I'm going to throw. And then my Hex Lizotte, which I beat in a lot. I've thrown it. I've got some really great shots with this. I know there might be overlap between some of the discs in my bag, but some are more beat in than others. And I might trust them for different flights, even though they might have the same numbers than other discs. Now I have a lot of fairway drivers. Good driver fairway. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 fairway. I've had this Innova Star Leopard for a long time. I like that disc. I like how it flies. I did get a nick in it. I had to buff it out a little bit. This Rhythm, that Innova Leopard's sort of understable, as well as this Rhythm is understable. This MVP Axiom Rhythm. I'm still getting used to this thing. That's like newer in my bag. Then I got this. It's the what the heck's the name of it? It replaced my other one. Let's see. Crave. I did have a Crave in my bag that I previously bagged, but I got it from the PDGA when I joined them, and I was like, it was a great disc, flew well, but I was like, and I got this in the Gyropalooza box, as you see, Gyropalooza. It's like I'll bag this because I really liked how the Crave flew. Almost aced with the Crave before, so I got brand spanking new one. And then my FD, my Simon Lizotte FD. I love that disc. I've been saying it for months, months and months. I still miss the one I lost, and this is the replacement for that. And I bought another one to replace this one if it gets lost. And then the Saint Pro from Latitude 64, the Kristen Tatar one. I don't throw this as much. I feel like this is like I feel like these two are maybe similar. I trust this one a little bit more. I'm still trying to get used to this one right here. That's my 5 fairways. The rest are drivers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drivers. I got this Axiom Fireball that I picked up at what was it? The Natty. I found it in the used bin. I like it. Got a Tesla. I believe this is 9 speed. I haven't got to throw this too much yet. My Champion 9-speed distance driver. This has been a workhorse from Innova. It's been in my bag forever. I can get some good trustworthy throws with that. Got my strawberry lemonade or cherry lemonade PD. I love that thing. When it flies through the air, every time I say, man, I just love how it flies. I love how it looks when it flies. And I think the whole thing is, as long as you look good, you don't really have to be good, right? I have this Cloud Breaker, the DD3, Eagle McMahon Cloud Breaker. I have a few of those over on my shelf back there. There we go. Learn how to point. And then I just picked up this time lapse, the Simon Lizotte time lapse, Simon line. So obviously, sticker's still in the back. I have not thrown this. I picked it up 2 days ago, or I picked it up on Thursday, along with that Envy. So yeah, that's my bag, and in my bag I have arm sleeves, a retriever, my towel. So tomorrow I get to go throw and see how they turn out. I'm excited. Like I said, I want to play tournaments this year. That's my goal. I've been working out this whole this will be my 5th week now. Starting Monday, because I guess I started on a Sunday or Monday. I can't remember, but this will be my 5th week coming up working out, and I've been getting stronger. It's kettlebell workouts. So the best thing about kettlebell is that it's like functional workout, right? It's not like lifting just regular weights where your body is just static. It's just you're swinging, moving. So I was swinging, trying to get like all my movement muscles going, my pull and push. So I can't wait to get out there and test that out. I want to actually go in the field and test it out, and rain and everything else is preventing me from doing that. And I was worried about tomorrow too, because it's supposed to snow here, and apparently it didn't happen. There might be a chance for rain tomorrow. I don't know, but if there's not, I will be super happy for that. What's that? All these tabs. Let me look. I wonder how long it takes for them to drop highlights. I was like, I have to go tonight. I have to start early because I didn't want to wait. I waited till late to go live tonight, and I don't really like going usually this late. There we go. Let's pull this back up too. And yeah. So that's what happened today. And that's my bag. We talked about a lot of stuff. We've been going for how long? Usually I have a timer somewhere. 49 minutes. It's been almost a month and I forgot where to look for my timer. And if you see on the chat, get the truffle.tv extension, especially if you're on YouTube, is that will make the chat seem more like Twitch. It was created by Ludwig and I'm not sure who else, and it's supposed to make the chats because the chats were dog crap before apparently, so it's gonna make them nicer, more like Twitch. So I don't think I'm gonna be playing any games. I just wanted to talk about this disc golf stuff. Future plans going on. We'll be back on tomorrow. I'll talk about the final round and who's all in it. Hopefully it's finished early enough and they push highlights out so I can give you highlights for the men, which I wish I can figure out how to record the stream. That way I can cut my own highlights that I like. Because that's how we did in TV. We would, especially like for ESPN3 stuff, we just log in and we record onto recorder. So I don't know if it's because I'm recording to OBS. I feel like that'd be the same thing. Because when I went to try to record, I was like, why is I thought something happened. I'm like, something happened to my program where the screen forgot what screen to record, but everything was black. I could see my cursor and everything else, but the video was black. So if you know the best way to record or why I can't record live stuff from Disc Golf Network, I'd love to hear from you. If you're on YouTube, please put in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter, Broken Eye Pro 1, or whatever. Just message me and say, this is the best way to do it. Because I'd be forever in your debt. I think they block it too. It's crazy. I don't know if it's because like I said, I paid for the whole subscription. It was like, I think it's right about, it's almost the same price as Netflix, which is crazy because they're having some issues. But so I paid for it. So I wanted to try to be as legal as possible because I'm treating myself like almost like a news organization. I worked in television news for 12 years, and this is how we did it. We either record it via satellite or record it via the web. I tried recording my stuff via web, and OBS did not see it. I'm like, oh man, that made yesterday rough. It's just like, I was like, yeah, I'm ready to do this, and I started doing it. I'm like, and all of a sudden I start going, my mood started going down, because I'm like, how in the heck am I going to do this? Because I did not want to use their highlights, but as you see tonight, I had to use some of their highlights, and I picked a couple of the best ones that I liked that I wanted to talk about as far as leaders or whatnot. Because that's the best thing when you're doing sports was you watched and you saw, you crafted the story you wanted to tell, like was with the highlights, and you can't do that. You know, if you yeah, the scramble, yeah. It sucks. How they expect us? We're not, because we're not. Because I don't know how many people are trying to do it in a respectful way. I'm trying to do it in a respectful way, and I want to do this right and do it proper. Because my end goal is to show people, especially new people, like how great disc golf is, and then like as far as same day of events, yeah, I can do stick figure drawings. I'm gonna have to do some time and learn how to do animations and whatnot. Gosh, that'd probably take me a while. I have to put their name right above it and stuff. But there's no market out. Oops. There's no market out there right now that shows disc golf coverage the same night after after the after the match is over. Now, that's why I wanted to be, and that's why I reached out to the Disc Golf Network or the Disc Golf Pro Tour, saying, "Hey, I'd like to do this. How do I get media credentials?" And the media credential thing is I can't do it because I don't have enough followers and subscribers. I believe I have the time because I have, well, I have well over 60. I have well over 60 hours of stream time. Well over. Because if you think about at least an hour each time, right? And I did 30, 60. I probably have close to like 120 hours of stream, of 120 hours of videos, at least. But I wanted to be able to do something cool and just put it out there, a la Sports Center or whatever they do on Fox Sports, or anybody else for that matter. But we'll work with what they gave us, and we'll try to make it cool and good. I'll keep on upgrading my stuff for my stream and whatnot. Looks like I use Owned Pro, and it looks like they did some changing on their scene. I guess I can build scenes now, scene builder, my scenes. I can build some really cool stuff and make it look cool. So I'm hoping I can like use my logo in like some transitions and whatnot. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, so that's my goal for this. I will be, now that I sort of know what's going on, until I get better access, I will be pulling up the clips that they have. And if I don't have clips and it's getting too late, I will go ahead and go live because I don't want to go on too late, like at night. No, we're all time zones. So that's my plan moving forward. Uh, so I didn't tell you guys. I did tell you there's a reason why I want to get in tournaments. It's because one, I love disc golf, but another is I want to get good enough to where I have the opportunity to try out for the LWS Open at Idlewild. I'd love to be able to be one of the amateurs, one of the locals to get on and play with the pros, like as a player, not as like a local whatever throw in. So I want to get good in tournament situations, get myself good enough, which the more I play, obviously I get better, or not obviously to you guys, but obviously to me I get better. And with working on my health, getting healthier, working out, I've been doing like I said, this has come up with my 4th week, I guess. So I'm getting stronger, losing weight. So I think by August, I could be pretty close to being ready, or be close to being good enough to be in that tournament, which would be so cool. Like say I went and set up, and then I played the tournament. I would love to do that. And then if I'm playing the tournament, I might just do. I'll come home. I'll talk about the tournament live. That'd be cool. I'll just come back that night and just say, okay, this is what happened. Maybe I have to get media credentials for that because I can record. But yeah, thank you. I'll keep at it. It's fun. My son's been working out with me, and he's been working on getting like strong and healthy. He's excuse me. He'll go in and do his kettlebell exercises after I do, or he'll do it before me. He's been doing it early in the morning. As soon as he wakes up, I'm like, slow down for a second, stretch first, get your body warm, because you don't want to get hurt, especially before school. Don't want to pop any pop a hamstring or something working out, or pull a muscle. But so that makes it great that he's doing it also with me. So excuse me. So as I keep on going, I get As I do tournaments, I'll let you guys know the tournaments. But I gotta get good at these harder courses because the harder courses, um, that's you don't want to play easy courses, right? And I'm close on some, say like Lincoln Ridge. I've gotten to the point where I played even there or like +2. So I like to be able to get like have to shoot negatives, right? And then just keep on going and play the full course. Because if you go 22 minus 4 is 18, right? So 18 holes because you don't play the creek holes at Lincoln Ridge, and then of course Idlewild's here, so I can play Idlewild anytime, and then Mount Airy course, which is a like some of it's like distance bomber on stuff and technical, but be good at courses like that. I play courses, I'm like, um, it's crazy how easy stuff starts getting the more you play. So I'm excited for that. I'll take you guys on that journey. I will be also I'll be putting videos out on YouTube as since it's getting warmer. I'll record rounds that I play at places. I still gotta play around with my brother and Crunch Swamp and Brody where so we talked about doing that get some chicken and putting some that is a hot or doing the hot sauces from Hot Ones and playing each hole with those. However, we work out those details. And then I have River Crossing Disc Golf with Kyle Rhodes. We're gonna start recording sometime here eventually soon. So I'll have that channel going up. So it's gonna be a lot of disc golf, content that's going to go up on YouTube. Which when I do that, I don't see why I just wouldn't after I have it up there. Why don't I just play it here for people on Twitch also and YouTube at the same time because it's my content. Especially for the Twitch people because there's no disc golf on Twitch, and I want to grow that. Because I did try doing the live streaming, and that I was having issues because, as you guys seen, if you watch disc golf courses are a lot of times in park settings or in the woods where signal gets bad, and I did my first round. I did streaming. It broke up. It stopped after like 4 holes, something like that. And I thought I did the full 18. I kept on talking to my camera. I was talking to chat and everything else. I'm like, yeah, guys, because as you're going, you can't see chat. You're just throwing. And I'm like, and it said it's streaming. I'm like, yeah. And then I finished, and then I watched later, and I said, oh, it stopped after like 2 or 3 holes, 4 holes, something like that. Okay, I'm like, okay, I learned my lesson. So then I went to Burnett and played. I took my iPad with me, and I said, okay, I'm gonna use my iPad to watch my stream. I'll check it after each hole, make sure I'm still streaming. I did that, and it was going well. Then I had to leave the course to go pick up my son from school, so I had hole 9, hole 10, I stopped, something like that. And I'm like, okay, guys, that's it. Thank you, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'll talk to you, I'll talk to you in the next one, whatever. And and like I did each hole, like at the tee box, I checked to make sure it was still working. It was good. And then I didn't check my stream quality at the end, and it broke up at like before I can even say goodbye. I'm like, oh man. But I was so excited. I thought, there we go. Everything's going well. The streaming is hard on your phone. I don't know if I have to get like actual stream equipment to do disc golf. That's where the cart will come in handy to play places because you can put the stream equipment on the cart. But that's where I'm at on all that. So tournaments, I'll be recording videos for YouTube, which I could play. Once I drop them on YouTube, I can play them live on stream. We'll be talking about each tournament coming up as they're playing. Even if I can't get video, we'll talk about who's where, what each night. Probably it'd be just the FPO because the MPO, I don't even think they still even dropped video yet. It's been done for how long? Let me look. Let me see. I'll take you guys with me. Final round. Oh, look, the highlights are there now. But I don't want to go and just go rip them without, because that's a 15-minute video. And I want to know what I'm looking at. So too late for that. So I think that ended between 6:30 and 7 o'clock, and it's now 9:35, and the video is up. So it went up sometime within the last 10-15 minutes. So the people demand stick figures. What would I need? Because I have what would I use for that on my computer for stick figures? What would that be? Because I have no computer. Oh, just draw it on paper. I do have my my notepad here where I always do my doodles for stuff for companies or whatever. Dry erase marker. I do have whiteboards over there. It'd be like the old days in news. What the weather people would do, they draw stuff. That'd be sick. Goofy reenactments. That's if it don't come out, what I'll do next week, or I can get a drawing pad too and connect it to the computer, I guess. But next week, if it's after the next tournament, or maybe even tomorrow, I'll draw some stick figures and have fun with the reenactments. It'd be oh, there's that guy again. He's drawing on the dry erase board. I'll show my great art skills. That'll be my thing. How great of a thing would that be, too? That'd be awesome. Yeah. Like, that guy is so terrible at drawing stick figures and reenacting the show or the tournament. We must give him access. I don't care if he doesn't have 1,500 subscribers or whatever that thing was. Which they should update that stuff anyway for streamers. Come on, because I'm not. I mean, yes, I'm out on YouTube right now. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on Twitch. It's not just videos with whatever. I'm talking to people live. I'm interacting with them. And to me, that's some of the best ways to do stuff. You want to interact with people in live time. You don't want to give out your thoughts without interacting with people, right? You want to know I'm real. I'm real. I'm a real boy. Just like Pinocchio. I'm real. But so yeah, so the dry okay. All right. Dry erase board tomorrow. Because I don't want to stream. I don't want to get on stream too late because it's school night and whatnot. And I'll find some of my favorite shots to talk about, or I'll pull the video up, I'll watch it, and I'll draw it, and that will be crazy. It's one of those people from the carnival or whatever, or from when you go to carnivals, you got that guy sits there and draws you as you go. Not like a sketch, almost like a sketch artist. I forget what those goofy drawer peoples are. Characters. Yeah, thank you. We'll do characters of disc golf. That'd be fun. I love it. I'm excited. I'm excited to be back tonight. I'm so happy. It's been so long. Like I said, it's been probably about a month since I've been on last because I've been so busy working and trying to make money. Trying to live out my dream right now. My dream is because I love making content. I love like arts. This stuff. It's not like it's artsy, but it's not like a standard artsy. It's a different kind of art. It's different. It's people might think it it's not as easy as you think it is to sit there and talk to people without like. I mean, I have a plan. I had a plan of what to talk about, but now I'm off the plan because I did my stuff. It's almost like a radio host or whatever. Because I'm not gaming right now. I'm not just talking about the game. I'm interacting if you talk with me, but it's all off the top of my head, and that's not easy. Because first of all, if you know me outside of here, I have bouts of where I'm very I'll try to be funny or whatever, but I'm generally a fairly quiet guy. I'm a like an introverted, I'm an extroverted introvert or introverted extrovert. I don't know what I am. I'm more introvert than anything else. I could sit in the corner and just be happy just watching people. I'll sit there with my water or coffee or whatever. You got a dog, I'll pet the heck out of your dog. I love dogs so much. And then uh and then I'll interact with people, but I'm more comfortable just being the quiet guy in the corner. But this is such a big difference than anything else because working in television, when I worked in television, I was a behind the scenes guy. I had to watch them. I watched people how they did television, how they got better and stuff, and I'm like, okay, it's not just go out there and just because I guess a lot of people think they can go and just talk and be good because they can do it with their friends, but this is so much different because it's intimate, really. You're letting people see, you know, your flaws or your successes and your failures because you will fail if you do this long enough or you're short enough. You will fail. You will sound like crap. You will mess up. You'll be ah, and stuff like that. I think might be my crutch, but this is an art. So that's why I say I love art. I wanna be an artist, and I want to bring you guys my art. And as I go and I get better and I get bigger and I get paid, do I keep this or do I get better microphones? Soundboard. There's stuff I want to get, but I don't know. This is so much fun just to be able to sit here and talk with you guys, and I miss that so much. Uh, I just like sitting here just talking and just riffing. Like the one time we sat and talked about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, or no, it was grilled cheese. I sat and talked about grilled cheese with you guys for 45 minutes to an hour, and I had so much fun. Who sits there and talks about grilled cheese for an hour? Me, but that was the best. That was the best. Simply the best. Hmm. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and like I said, Ohm Pro changed and all the stuff's different. Like I get used to it. And we'll be back to gaming soon too, because I love Lethal Company. I want to work for the company. It's one of the only ones I want to work for. Uh Death? Yes. Oh, I put a tweet out there. I don't know if you guys follow Markiplier or not. He's making a movie, Iron Lung, based on the Iron Lung game, right? I said, hey, Mark, you need to make, after you do this, you need to make a movie on Lethal Company. How cool would that be? If you ever play Lethal Company, you know what I mean. I'd love to see a movie about four coworkers going to planets, raiding it. Somebody dies, they have to bring in a new one because that thing has like some good lore in there. But I want to play that game again. Um, I don't know if I'd stream Modern Warfare 3 because that maybe I have to upgrade my memory, add a couple more memory sticks, but stuff would sometimes freeze my camera. And I always hate that. I'd be playing a game, I'll look over and just to make sure stuff's working. I see my face like, or whatever, like stuck in the dumbest position. And I hated that. So I have to hurry up and go over here and like take my camera offline or whatever. You think maybe I should put on my stream deck like a turn the camera off as for a safety. But I like to live dangerously though. But yeah, so that was today. That's my plans for coming up. That's where I've been. I've been out working, delivering food, which I enjoyed. I enjoy just like doing stuff and just being out there and yeah. So I don't know. I think that's going to be it for tonight. We've been here for almost an hour and 10 minutes. And I enjoyed the heck just talking with you guys, going over disc golf stuff, talking the future, talking past, and we'll be back tomorrow. And as you know, oops, no, wrong one. You gotta have the music to get out of here, right? Now I want to drown myself out, so I'm ready to go. But that's it. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thanks for being live. And if you're watching it as a VOD, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on Twitch, or follow on Twitch until I get the subscriber thing. I don't know. But I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Be safe. Love you.